At just 2.5 months old, Nathan Rios of Mercedes lost his eyesight.
Yeah, and now 14 years later, he has developed numerous talents and interests. Channel 5's Gabriela Garza has his story.
Nathan Rios began playing the piano when he was only 2.
What they did tell us was that he wasn't going to be able to walk, he wasn't going to be able to talk.
Nathan was born at 26 weeks. His mother Ruth says he began to lose his eyesight at 2.5 months. She says doctors needed to perform 2 different surgeries on Nathan.
But because of that, he was going to have his eye surgery. It got pushed back, so he ended up losing his vision. But it felt like we lost a part of our heart. You know, it's like our heart broke. It's like something, we lost something. And we didn't lose anything. He's the one that lost it.
Ruth tells us she worried. She didn't know how she and her husband would be able to show Nathan all the things that he couldn't see.
One of the things was, how am I going to explain to him what a rainbow is? You know, because my thing is beauty. I see everything.
So she and her husband began teaching him what they could, showing him he could do anything, letting him know there was always a way. His teacher started to doubt Nathan, so she took matters into her own hands.
They did start telling him that he couldn't do things. So you, as a parent, were bringing him up and trying to tell him you can do this and you can do that, and you know, anything is possible. You just have to try it. You can't just give up.
Ruth says she knew Nathan needed a change. She began homeschooling him. She started to let Nathan branch out and experience life.
Left. What do I like most about painting? It makes me feel good.
Nathan is a featured artist at a gallery in Harlingen. He likes to drop off his latest masterpieces. If he's not painting, you might find him at Taekwondo.
Nathan es un niño muy especial para nosotros.
Nathan began coming to Song's White Tiger almost 2 years ago. He's learning Taekwondo. Nathan's instructor, Lisania Sanchez, tells us when Nathan first started coming to their class, she was scared. She wasn't sure how she would teach him a sport centered around precision and certainty when he was unable to see. She just believed in him.
No podía saltar, no tenía fuerza de ningún tipo. Ahorita Nathan es un niño que hace de todo, no se limita ante ninguna actividad.
Sanchez says she saw a great improvement in Nathan over the last year. She believes Taekwondo was a gateway for Nathan to explore.
So a lot of it is just a lot of, to me, it's therapy. Things that he wasn't able to do before, things that we take for granted, you know, that we can do.
Ruth says Nathan would hardly leave the house. Now he's an active runner, participating in races across the valley. He's taking swimming lessons and gearing up for soccer this summer.
All these organizations, they have something that bring out what he needs. Little things, like I said, that we take for granted.
Ruth says there's nothing Nathan can't do. He's accomplished everything he set his mind to.
Believe in him, you know, believe in the child, because if you don't believe in him, then who else is?
A child has no limit on what he can do, if he has a disability or not. A disability does not define a child. You just have to believe in them. In Wasaco, Gabriela Garza, Channel 5 News.